With me now, Rachel Kent, a SNAP recipient herself, and Eric Mitchell. He's the president of the Alliance to End Hunger. Welcome to you both this morning. Rachel, let me start with you. Without the SNAP disbursement of the benefits, how much or how long will what you have now last?
Truthfully, I could last about 2 months. My grandparents were raised in the Depression era who raised me, and they taught me that you could have money today and gone tomorrow, but always have your pantry stocked up with the essentials like canned goods and, even your freezer with meats. So I always plan ahead. It's the way I've been taught and the way I was raised.
Yeah, and there are so many people, though, who don't have that luxury or were not raised that way to have canned goods or to have non-perishables they can rely on. You had a message for state leaders in the Georgia Capitol. What was your message? What do you want state leaders to know?
I want to know that my main message is that food should not be a political argument. Congress can debate budgets all day, but you don't debate whether children get to go to bed hungry. That's my main thing. And politicians do forget that, we are the people of the United States. We elected the politicians. We elected them to represent us, and they're not right now.
Eric, let me ask you, the president, I read some of his message on social media. Let me read a little more of it. Even if we get immediate guidance, it will unfortunately be delayed while states get the money out. If we are given the appropriate legal direction by the court, it'll be my honor to provide the funding, just like I did with military and law enforcement pay. What's your reaction? The president says that his lawyers say he can't disperse this emergency aid from the Department of Ag, but if he gets that clarity, it's coming. What do you hear from the White House?
Well, first and foremost, I appreciate President Trump, he's speaking out on this issue, finally, stepping into this issue. But what I would also say is that they already have the authority to implement the program. Congressional authority, Congress already gave them a set of funding to put aside 4 times just as this to be able to use in an emergency situation. And I would say that the government being shut down and folks who are at risk of not receiving their benefits is an emergency situation. So while they're going through the legal process, we could have avoided this from the get-go if USDA just implemented the program that they were already authorized to do.
Eric, you said in a recent interview that this is not just about SNAP benefit recipients, that it's going to impact everyone. Expound that.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, the SNAP benefits help over 42 million Americans, but it also has an economic impact to the SNAP program. For every $1 billion that's spent on the program, 1.5 billion goes back into the economy. So this impacts our retailers, our farmers, our distributors, all the way down the value chain. So this is a huge economic impact. That's why you have retailers and other groups who are concerned about the fact that the administration was looking to not provide SNAP coverage for the month, because the economic impact could be up to $8 billion, to the food economy.
Yeah. Rachel, again, you said that you've got resources, a backstock that'll support your family for months. Hopefully the government shutdown is over by then. But what do you think people need to know about this program? Because we've talked about it in some ways of a support for families, that a supplement. But for some, it's not a supplement. It is the food.
The lifeline. My main thing is a lot of misconceptions about what SNAP is. For me, I'm college educated, single mom, getting a job isn't hard. So I had to choose starve or get government help. So I chose government help so my children and I could eat. And it's been helpful, and you don't get a lot. I mean, there are people who get a lot of money. I don't get about $300 a month. And honestly, I learned to stretch the dollar as much as I can. It's definitely helped out a lot while I still look for a job. And you do have to fill out an application. You have to prove that you're getting a source of income or you're looking for work. You have to reapply every 6 months. And there is a system for that as well. And you get a card. So you're not like spending, back in the 80s and I guess 90s, they give you, was it paper money or something?
Yeah, the food stamps.
You have a card. So you have to card in your PIN. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not, I see online where people are saying, "Oh, I'm selling the food stamps." You don't sell it. You can, if you see someone that needs money or needs food, yes, you can use your food stamps to buy that person food out of kindness. But you're not, selling your food stamps. You can't do that.
Yeah. Rachel Kent, Eric Mitchell, thank you. As we see that these two judges say that the administration has to use this money, this $5.3 billion or so, $9 billion is the cost monthly for SNAP benefits. So even if that comes online, it won't take care of everyone for the month of November. But I thank you for your conversation. Enjoy the Saturday. In your morning headlines this morning.